Langkawi is rich in diversity. Its vibrant natural landscapes only reflect the warmth of its people. As this thriving island welcomes modern development to its shores, the people are still deep-rooted to the many local cultures and traditions. Conditions here are near perfect for Stage 2 of LIMBC 2013, the Langkawi East to West race. Stage 2 takes us to the northwest part of the island. The first leg of the course is a combination of tarmac and gravel routes, with riders facing a stern test when the race hits Buffalo Park. The last 4 kilometers will be mainly single tracks as riders push to the finish. In this cross-country leg of LIMBC 2013, riders will have to rely on their stamina and endurance in a 45-kilometer sprint beginning from Legenda Park and ending at Oriental Village. After seeing day 1 of upsets in Stage 1, many riders are looking to improve their time on this race. In the Men's Open, one in particular is Fabian Peter Geiger. The Giant Pro XC team rider is looking for a better finish after coming in 46th in yesterday's race. Yellow jersey winner Emil Lindgren is another rider on the rise, riding the race of his life. The Swede will have to work hard to fend off the other riders for a podium finish. The tension is unbearable at the starting line as each rider is determined to get a podium finish. As the Men's Open gets underway, Geiger and teammate Lindgren storms up to the front of the pack. Christian Heineck chases not too far behind as the remaining pack catches on. As the front 3 breaks away from the pack, Malaysian rider Megat Adam from PSACT suffers an accident. Prologue King Marot, on the other hand, is going strong. At each part of the course, different leaders emerged, but in the end, defending champion Geiger shows why he is still the best. Finishing first with a time of 1 hour 55 minutes, Fabian is happy with today's performance. Followed by teammate Emil Lindgren, clocking in at 1 hour 58 minutes. This is the first 1-2 finish for the Giant Pro XC team. In third place is Christian Heineck, coming in at 1 hour 58 minutes and 29 seconds. Here are the official results for Stage 2 Men's Open category. It certainly proved to be a comeback day for Fabian Geiger, as he doesn't look to let go of his title without a fight.
Yeah, the problem was in the last kilometers I had cramps. I had nothing to drink anymore, and it was so hard. I had to push to hold the lead, but I could not push too hard because of the cramps, and I was suffering. I was really happy to cross the line.
Back to the action in the Women's Open. Leah Davison is issuing a statement of intent for the pink jersey. Maja Wleczowska is another rider to look out for. The Polish rider, who is also from the Giant Pro XC team, is slowly but surely making her presence felt at LIMBC 2013. Immediately, Eva Lechner and Leah Davison pushes to the front of the pack. Blaza Klemencic of Klarod Bike Team keeps up the pace to remain with the front 2 as they maneuver hilly terrain. As they approach the third half of the race, a clear leader emerged as Maja Wleczowska edges to the front of the pack. Comeback duo Maja and Leah Davison pulls away from the pack to push all the way to the finishing line. Adelheid Maraf tails them consistently to the end. It was a neck-and-neck race to the finish line, but finally, Leah Davison takes the first spot. Surprise package Maja Wleczowska takes second place. Sabine Spitz High Bike Pro Team's Adelheid Maraf finishes third, making her a consistent podium finisher. Here are the official results for the Stage 2 Women's Open category. Malaysian riders Maziaton Muhammad Radzi of Kedah SBS Giant and Ain Nurul Huda of Endurace both seem to be performing well, 11th and 21st respectively. In the men's masters category, Nicholas Craig of Scott finishes first with a time of 2 hours and 16 minutes. While in the senior men's masters category, Mads Bodker continues to make his mark in first place with a time of 5 hours 29 minutes. It was a good day for the Giant Pro XC team as 3 of their riders, Geiger, Lindgren and Maya, all took podium finishes. Let's hear what team mechanic Marcel van Rossum has to say about the race.
It's the first time for me on the island, and I like especially the toughness of the race, because it's a real battle for man and machine, and that's my part, and for the machine responsible.
Here's the current individual general classification for the men's and women's open. Day 4 of LIMBC 2013. It was a rainy start to proceedings in Stage 3, the Langkawi Marathon. In this leg of the race, the men's open riders will have to go through a lung-busting 27-kilometer loop 3 times. While in the women's, the men's masters and the senior men's masters each will have to complete 2 loops. Referred to as the Queen stage because of its grueling nature, coupled with the heat and humidity, this will prove to be the ultimate test of the entire race. After the 1-2 finish in yesterday's Stage 2 race, the dynamic duo of Giant Pro XC teams Fabian Geiger and Emil Lindgren are looking to notch another win under their belts. However, the tireless Kohei Yamamoto is one rider who won't go down without a fight. From the word go, Lindgren and Yamamoto push ahead of the pack to make up the front 2. Behind them is Swiss rocket Fabian Geiger, followed closely by Maxime Roth and Nicola Roback. As the race approaches the 3rd loop, the world got to witness the rise of the Asian power at LIMBC 2013, as Kohei Yamamoto showed tremendous energy to lead all the way to the finish line with a time of 3 hours, 33 minutes and 6 seconds. Nicola Roback ends up in 2nd place with only a 1 minute and 20 second gap behind the Japanese. Stéphane Tompier pushes on to finish 3rd with a time of 3 hours, 33 minutes and 6 seconds. Here is the official results for the Stage 3 Men's Open category. It was definitely a day of surprises as Kohei Yamamoto makes Asia proud as he takes hold of the yellow jersey for the first time. Emil Lindgren, who's been riding strong in the previous stages, collapses at the finishing line. Girl power seems to be the rule of the day as the Women's Open riders line up at the starting line. Pink jersey rider Leah Davidson from the United States still reigns supreme thanks to her consistent performances. Alongside her is Eva Lechner, who's already won the pink jersey twice at LIMBC 2013. In the first loop, Maja Wleczowska immediately leads the pack with Eva Lechner and Leah Davidson close behind. Adelheid Marath and Orange Monkey's Maurice Strauss are the front runners in the second pack. As the race enters the second loop, Leah Davison switches positions with Maja Vlachowska as the leader of the pack, while Eva Lechner pushes up to second place, followed by Marath and Strauss. In the end, the top three women riders maintain their positions right up to the finishing line. Leah Davison finishes first with a time of 2 hours, 37 minutes and 59 seconds. Colnago Südtirol's Eva Lechner comes in second, clocking in at 2 hours, 42 minutes and 10 seconds. While the 2010 Elite Cross Country champion Maja Vlachowska finished with a time of 2 hours, 45 minutes and 8 seconds. Here is the official results for the Stage 3 Women's Open category. Leah Davison of Specialized Factory Racing is happy to have retained the pink jersey.
They dropped me on the descent. On the first descent, I was with them on the climb. They dropped me on the descent, and then I clawed my way back onto them. And then coming into the second lap, I said, okay, I need to get a gap on the climb because they'll probably catch me on the descent. But I kept my gap, and so then I just had to attack the rest of the second lap, and I took the win.
Maziaton Muhammad Radzi of Kedah SBS Giant is also delighted to be sitting amongst the top Asian riders.
Cuba dekatkan dengan Indonesia, Semawati dengan Thailand sebab masa yang stage pertama tu saya basically rosak memang kat situ yang slack saya punya time jauh dengan mereka. Lepas tu untuk yang ni cuba untuk stage collect untuk dekatkan time.
In the men's masters category, Super Mazio Deho dominates again with a time of 2 hours and 24 minutes. In the senior men's masters category, Derek Milne took first place, clocking in at 2 hours, 50 minutes and 40 seconds. Here's the current individual general classification for the men's and women's open. Coming up, Stage 4 of LIMBC 2013, the penultimate stage to determine who will come up tops in the world's hottest mountain bike race. It was wet scenes again as riders got ready for Stage 4, the Langkawi Geopark Lap. This Olympic 4.5-kilometer distance circuit will take the riders to the heart of Oriental Village along the Elephant Pass before heading towards Telaga Waterfall. In this short distance loop race, the men will have to complete 7 loops and the women will have to complete 5 loops. While in the men's masters category, Super Mazio Deho dominates yet again with a time of 59 minutes and 38 seconds. Mads Bodker takes first place in the senior men's masters category, clocking in at 48 minutes and 45 seconds. In the men's open category, yellow jersey rider Kohei Yamamoto is the new contender to beat. BHBR Santo KMC duo, Maxime Marot and Stefan Tompier, both start at the front. Emil Lindgren, who finished 6th in yesterday's race, is back to stake a claim on the podium. Leading from the first lap is the flying Swede Emil Lindgren. He's being tailed closely by Maxime Marot and Stefan Tompier. Coming in 4th is Kohei Yamamoto. Eventually, dynamic duo Marot and Stefan Tompier took over the leading pack in the 3rd loop. Light rain poured as the top 4 leaders maintained their pace up until the finish line. This time around, it was the BHBR Suntour team that took the 1-2 finish. Much like the Giant Pro XC team, BHBR Suntour is another team managing to get a 1-2 finish, showing that there's more than one dynamic duo. Maxime Marot takes first place with a time of 1 hour, 27 minutes and 53 seconds. Teammate Stefan Tompier came in 2nd place with a time of 1 hour, 38 minutes and 33 seconds. And Emil Lindgren came in 3rd with a time of 1 hour, 39 minutes and 50 seconds. Here are the official results for the Stage 4 Men's Open.
Today I take the race day by day, and Today a good leg.
From the beginning to the end, we was in the front of the race, and I'm feeling so good, and I decide to push.
Kohei Yamamoto of Specialized Racing Team keeps hold of the yellow jersey as he finished 4th in stage 4.
Yeah, first laps I make mechanic trouble, so lost front group. But after every laps, I'm focused Emily Lindgren.
In the Women's Open category, Eva Lechner is eyeing her second win. Another contender is Maja Vlhchovska, who is looking for her maiden victory at LIMBC 2013.
I know 7 minutes before cross-country race, that's a lot, but everything can happen, and you have to keep fight to the end. And also I have to watch out for Adelaide and Eva. They are 5 minutes behind me, so I cannot have the bad day as well. So it's still going to be a big fight today.
Elizabeth Svrem, Natalie Schneider and Leah Davison form the leading pack. In the 3rd and 4th lap, Lechner and Davison took the leading positions. Following behind in the 2nd pack is Maja Vlhchovska. In the end, Eva Lechner finished first with a time of 1 hour, 20 minutes and 48 seconds, followed by Maja Vlhchovska in a close second, just 1.21 seconds behind Lechner. 3rd place goes to Leah Davidson with a time of 1 hour, 23 minutes and 27 seconds. Here are the official results for the Stage 4 Women's Open. Eva Lechner is thrilled to have gotten her second victory at LIMBC 2013.
So I went full gas from the start, trying to make the gap as much as possible, and yeah, every lap I was feeling better, and I had a lot of fun out today, and yeah, I'm really happy with the victory.
The emotions were just too much for Adelheid Marath as she misses the podium, finishing 4th. Here are the individual general classification in the Women's and Men's Open categories. Four stages down, one more to go. The finale of LIMBC 2013. Stage 5, the Pantai Kok Short Circuit. It all boils down to this, the final stage at the world's hottest mountain bike race. The Pantai Kok Short Circuit will feature a flat-out sprint on the sandy beach, with the men having to complete 10 laps while the women have to complete 8. Heavy rain and strong winds greeted the riders as they flocked to the beach for the final race. Marzio Deho continues his winning streak as he crushes the Men's Masters category, finishing first once again with a time of 31 minutes 39 seconds. In the Senior Men's Masters category, veteran Mads Bodker finishes first with a time of 33 minutes 58 seconds. In the Women's Open category, Eva Lechner will give any rider a run for their money. Maja Vlhchovska is riding on momentum as she searches for her first podium win. Natalie Schneider is another rider who won't be denied. Each one of them will plot to give Leah Davison a hard time. Pink jersey wearer Eva Lechner leads from the start. Hot on her heels are Maja Vlhchovska and Natalie Schneider. It was Schneider and Adelheid Marath who picked up the pace and overtook Lechner. It was a fierce battle to the finish, but in the end, Maja snatches first place with a time of 26 minutes 21 seconds. Coming in second is Leah Davison and Natalie Schneider in third place. Here are the official results for the Stage 5 Women's Open. Maya fulfilled her wish as she finishes first in stage 5.
It's great to finish it with a victory here at the last stage. I started with a victory and then finished with a victory. That's amazing. I had a lot of second, third places, but at least the first and the last are top results, and I'm very happy. It was an amazing season for me.
Here's the individual general classification in the Women's Open category. Leah Davison is delighted after she topped the overall general classifications ranking. Coming in second is Maya Vlichovska and Eva Lechner in third. In the Men's Open category, Kohei Yamamoto will try to defend the yellow jersey with all his might. Maxime Marotte of BHPR Sunter KMC is another wildcard at LIMBC 2013. The competitive Emil Lindgren is enjoying his time here as he looks for another podium win. Lindgren's teammate Fabian Geiger looks set to lose his title as defending champion, but the Swiss rocket is not finished yet. Immediately, Geiger, along with Nicola Roback and Lindgren, form the leading pack. Kohei Yamamoto follows suit not too far behind. In the 6th lap, Geiger and Lindgren push to the front as they chase another 1-2 finish. The Giant Pro XC team notch another first and second place win, with Geiger finishing on a high with a time of 34 minutes 14 seconds. Emil Lindgren came in second, while South African Roke Crozier came in third at 34 minutes 16 seconds. Here are the official results for the Stage 5 Men's Open. Geiger reflects on his performance after Stage 5. Here's the individual general classification in the Men's Open category. Kohei Yamamoto is over the moon after becoming the leader of the overall general classification ranking. He's also the first Asian rider to win the Langkawi International Mountain Bike Challenge. Flying Swede Emil Lindgren comes in second, while Frenchman Maxime Marotte comes in third. We've seen 6 days of pure mountain biking action. The exhilaration, the triumph, and the agony. When the race day nerves slowly fade away, it was time to take in the sights and have some fun. As the LIMBC honorary patron, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad presented the prizes to the stage winners at this year's race. Awards were also given out for Best Asian Rider and Best Malaysian Rider. Maziaton Muhammad Radzi receives the Best Malaysian Rider award. Overall winner Kohei Yamamoto bags the Best Male Asian Rider award, while the petite Kusmawati Yazid of Indonesia gets the Best Female Asian Rider award. With that, the world's hottest mountain bike race officially comes to a close, ending 6 days of adrenaline-pumping action from the tropical island of Langkawi. As the sun sets, we bid you farewell from LIMBC 2013. See you next year.